Peace and love, family. It's Marshall. Want to give you a little insight and share with you some things I'm learning in my ecology of crime class, master class. When you read into research, hear research information studies, and observations, there's three concepts that you can take with you on that, especially in crime. It's this thing called micro level, macro level, and multi-level approaches. And the micro level deals with individuals, right? So, for example, one theory is what they call the general crime theory, which states that the reason why you have crime is because the individual lacks self-control. Well, that micro level does not take into account the socialization of systems that surround that individual, such as poverty. Camera went out. Such as poverty. My computer. Whoa, it's too bright. Let's get some control here. Such as poverty, divorce rates, in and out, unstable residency, employment opportunities, so forth. So when you hear a report and it's only talking about the individual level, it's not a full scope of what's really going on, because there are studies that show that where you can change the group, the race base, so forth, and the crime still remains the same no matter who's in that environment. The other, of course, is micro level, when you are talking about the systems, right? That's causing crime or indirectly causing crime. It's the criminal justice system, it's the police department system, it's the law system, it's the elitism systems, all these different systems, business greed and policies and so forth, systems that's creating that, which is a valid point. However, if you only have that aspect and not the micro, right, you don't get the full picture, right? The other is what I like is the multi-level approach, where it takes both approaches. It takes the micro and the macro levels of observations and studies to show how they connect to create this phenomenon that is defined as crime. Crime normally can be defined as normative behavior or orientations, as defined by a group. And so it is quite political, what we call political economy. When a group has political economy, it can define what those norms is. But that's another thing. But something to keep in mind is micro, macro, and multi-level approaches. When you hear information, various information, even the information on COVID, you try to listen to see, are they talking from an individual's perspective? Are they talking from a system perspective? Or do you hear both perspectives being fairly weighed to come to whatever conclusion that they have, or the persons have deemed? All right. Peace and love. S. Marshall. Talk Bills. Check me out on YouTube and this page. Subscribe, hit like, all the good things to help boost this information out. Peace and love. See y'all in the wind.